to Findstv Hobby Homeschool. This is Carmina. Um, Happy 2025. It's the second day of January. And yes, I have a luggage beside me because I am taking this as an example of this might be a great start or a good start for your yoga or exercise journey. I don't want to say it's just yoga, but somehow not a guru, guys, but I'm coming from the side of as a beginner and how I started. I just wanted to share with you. So for today, yes, I have this example. It's not because I'm doing anything that is about traveling or ano, but yes, I'm traveling soon. But also, uh, a great example of uh, you know starting starting this year, a head start, a start up, as they say, like beginning. Yes, all right. So how do you begin? We have different reasons for beginning a journey, but somehow I want to start, I want to share my journey, all right? And aside from that, we're doing a little bit of course, practicing as a beginner. I consider myself, even so I am already like, almost 2 to 3 years already of yoga. I still feel I'm a beginner, of course, and learning more, always learning more. All right. So, how to start somehow? Um, when yeah, I think I was almost, I hit of course, I hit my heaviest weight when I was during my pregnancy with my son. But um, that was like almost like, you know what, guys, how I consumed food. It was unreasonable. And I would always have like, mac chicken of McDonald's, 3 pieces in one sitting when I was pregnant with my son. I'd finish a whole can of lychee. And then my my McChicken would have an extra mayonnaise from home that I would, put a blob on the That's why my son was ano I really wanted like anything that is creamy, saucy like mayonnaise like that. I wanted, and lychee. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm sharing this to you. Of course, I wanted vanilla ice cream during that time. Those stuff. I hated garlic and onion. All right. So that was my biggest journey, like my huge body weight journey, my heaviest. But of course, regularly after so, I wasn't able to lose my weight until after I got divorced. Until really, I totally like uh I was trying to lose weight during when I was after, so I've given birth. But it was so hard for me because I was, a young mom, and I was yeah, I was a young mom, and a lot of private reasons that, I was handling a lot of things during those times. I was doing school, I was working, I was married during that time, and everything was happening. And um you know it's an excuse. It's an excuse. Life was happening that time, and I didn't I wasn't able to manage it. So, and then things happened already. I got divorced already, and I said I'm gonna have a new journey. And then after, so I had to work still as a single mom. And my work my work as a, guys, I used to teach baking and pastry arts, and it required me to taste what I teach because I have to, right? Because I have to taste recipes before I'm able to execute it. And this teaching of pastry arts was really regular baking, guys. It wasn't at all vegetarian, plant based. It was really like normal, tasting and having my excuse. All right. So shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for your time. I hope you're, I think I just wanted to share with you like the very beginning of how I started my yoga journey. But of course, when earlier on, like when I was younger, when I was in my teens, my middle school, I would always, I was, my weight was fluctuating because you're still having your body fat, everything. But I was a little bit not that active. I mean, I practiced a lot of sports, but I wasn't that sporty. No, I wasn't. So, yeah, so so yun guys. So I had to taste everything that I make, especially when I'm doing a research for recipes for some private tutorials, guys. So that's my excuse. But again, the way I was eating, the way everything. So, and it came to a point where I thought maybe I would not, working out is not for me. And then it was on and off, like, doing exercising. All right. So, and until I came to a point where after so many things that happened in life, I underwent depression for a very long time, guys. I'm talking about decade. I'm a decade or more than a decade, guys. I'm talking about that. And within those years, guys, I gained, I lost, I gained, I lost weight like that. It was a like fluctuating yo-yo in so many for so many reasons at all. For so many reasons, of course. And yun, that's how it started. And then um the healing process came, and I had to, of course, part of it was trying to start again in life. That's why I always say this in my channel, just start something at home, because my sister was always telling me you have to, you know what, because you got tired of failing. And also weight losing is also part of it, like, because when you are a little bit of in good shape, as they say, guys, you're able to do more things in life. I'm not saying that we're not doing some, and you know I'm not saying that if you don't lose weight you're not able to do things, in life. But really, it just feels better. You just feel more energized. You just feel more motivated to do things. That's why, yun guys. So what else? So that's how it started. Like, it was part of it had to be a part of my, heading towards another journey in life. All right. Plus my first child, my son, already is already like, grown up. So I think I was able to have more time doing, having more of this. And plus I was, always, I had to, be staying at home for a reason, guys. And yes, and I also had my therapy and everything. And part of that was I needed to exercise. So if you were or you are in that situation, yes, you can always start again. All right. So there's a lot of ways to start again, and you can always start again. Okay, now a lot of reasons for this journey. Also, 2024 is gone. Yeah, is already, and 2025 is another start, right? So another meaning for a luggage is baggage, as they say, guys. So I don't want to be talking about leave those baggages, because I have not like totally, but um you know uh excess baggage, excess weight, as in another, in this and in another sense, guys. um Trying to shed that, weight, shed those, excess weight that we have, may help us to also maybe start that journey. I'm not speaking as a, guys, just speaking as a someone who practices exercising daily, almost daily. Not even daily, guys, almost. I'm not claiming that. So yeah, so you can always, have that new luggage and start a new journey. All right. That's what I wanted to say also. And I also feel for those who are have gone way too like beyond too much weight gaining. Like I'm talking about, guys, really like obese. Like I'm not saying, guys, that 700 pounds is obese, but also a certain amount of weight that a human body should have a standard weight, but exceeding that, even so that going up to 200 plus pounds, and considering your weight, your age, your gender, it's considered obesity already, guys. Did you know that? So it's not. So I our family had like that. If I just don't exercise at all, and then I eat much, and then I gain everything I already worked hard for. So if I stop, di ba, it's somehow kind of useless for me again. So I need to maintain that and exercise practice. Just so when you have the access, you have the time, your schedule wise is allowing you to do it also in your physical condition, right? So again, I feel for you, those who are really like having a hard time. I'm so heavy, I can't start. How do I do that? I'm not a guru, but just sharing my journey, guys, in exercising. Just committing. Because that part, I think that is what I can vouch on, guys. Like, I'm able to commit on almost doing it daily. I can't do it 7 days, guys. I got sick with yoga. I got sick 7 days practice. Maybe, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's tough because I needed to, a breather, like a day to rest. But somehow, maybe for some professional athletes or gurus in exercising, no, let's learn from them also, like how their secrets are. But really, a commitment to even just do 5 minutes of exercise a day is already, you have decided to start a routine already. I think, guys, because it's just really a matter of getting yourself put, getting yourself up and starting on with something, isn't it, guys? So again, I feel for you guys, those who are really overweight like this one. I think this is maybe this would be 60 pounds, or 35 kilos, or 30ish kilos, 25. Could you imagine, guys, if I weighed 200 pounds or needing 220 pounds during those times? So I would have my regular body weight plus a lot of this one also. This would be so heavy to carry, guys. So imagine, guys, this is attached to your body, this weight. So all the more in some cases that we if some are undergoing much more weight, having much more weight in their body. And I really feel for you. So again, I wanted to start this exercising practice, not just for yoga, but also if you feel like this is how somehow I started when I was doing before I started yoga, guys. Alright. Okay, I want to share with you guys. So I was too heavy during those days, so I thought of starting a stretching exercise because it was too heavy for me. So again, this one, this one's maybe this one's this stretch sets or this set of stretching routine exercise, guys, is somehow similar to many yoga stretching, because but somehow you can use this for regular stretching. But somehow I just wanted to share with you like how I started. So first I started with a this one. And then guys, I started also doing this one. So at first you can be here guys. And then like that. Right? So this one you can also do like if you're not the type who, you know, first goes to, doing your uh, morning hygiene routine, going to the bathroom, taking a shower, everything. If that is not your thing, and then you start from, straight from bed, this is a also a good way to start your day somehow. After, so guys, this one. So when I started, guys, I was here, and eventually, well, not as perfect, guys, but just somehow like that. So meaning as you practice every day, guys, it becomes better a little bit. Okay, and then this one also you can start doing this, guys. So sometimes you don't have the determination to start any journey in 2025, then just try, getting up from bed. Just start getting up from bed. You can just do these stretches if you like. You don't have to exercise after this. Just low impact exercises, low impact stretching, right? And then another style would be, so if you notice guys, even so with some those who does exercise, in some sports or park area, they do stretching. If you notice before they do running or jogging, or because it's a must before doing any exercise. So you don't injure yourself. You don't begin like immediately like run immediately. They say this is a runner's lunge, or like that. Right? You can do that. You see me guys. This one, you move yourself like that one. Exhale, inhale, exhale. So just starting this somehow, this stretching in a day, that's fine. And then as you go on, you find yourself like looking for some more like a little bit of, upbeat, a little bit of with tempo or something. So you're looking for something like a cardio exercises that will pump your heart, like somehow uh, feeling like you're already exerting more energy, right? Then after, so guys, Now the lunges. I would say like 5 counts somehow. So you add your inhalation, exhalation because it's easier. This one, a lot of it are similar to bridge. Right. Not as perfect, guys. Somehow, 5 seconds if you like. Right. This one, guys. Like that. So your arms can also go up like that. Or opposite side, carefully with your head somehow looking towards, gazing on the opposite side. Or your arms here resting like that. Or you can, just look up in the ceiling. Alright, so if I'm facing this side, I'm having a hard time raising that side, guys. I can put my arm like that. Right. And then, of course, guys, this one, stretching. Now, if it takes like somehow you're still here, you can't, don't force yourself. Just one day you'll be able to stretch more. Sometimes stretching is somehow like passive because it feels like you're not, something, you're not achieving anything, but this is really a way to condition our body before doing any exercise. So somehow, guys, so I wanted to bed, guys, stretching more. I feel right. No, you can do this if you like, a lot more. Like you can do like restart it again after. So like this is stretching. If you want to stretch like, twice, 2 sets of this one, you can. Like that. Exhale as I turn on my side. And then somehow gazing at the back of my, towards my right arm. And then return here, exhale. And then exhale as I turn, gazing towards. And you can be like, if you can't do it yet there, just be here. And then eventually, as you practice, right? Then let's see what is this one, guys. How did you guys spend your New Year? I hope you had a great meaningful uh, New Year celebration with your loved ones. Yeah, it's almost the stretches are somehow similar to um you know yoga. Some most of them. Okay. Now for those of you like this one is a basic okay, before I go into that, I would like to also start on with um guys. So starting on guys, for those of you who are not into like really exercising, and I think the best exercise we can do also is a walking. So walking exercise. So we can do that, right? So somehow guys, I wanted to guys now a walking exercise. We can always do like that, no? So if you are you don't feel like doing this like uh, outdoors, then you can always start doing this, of course, at home. This is alternate, no? And a lot of informations like online, and as simple as that, guys, walking lang like that. No? Now you can do it slowly if you like, slowly, and just go around like that, guys. Now at this point, guys, somehow you feel like you're already like, you know, uh, getting energy somehow. You can even, I mean, we practice mindful doing activities, like doing one thing at a time. But if you're the type who's also busy, you're like, you're watching the news while you're exercising, you can do this. So this is about just 10 minutes, 15 minutes. See, bringing, so if it's just until here, then that's fine. And then eventually, as you practice, you're able to, and then walk, you add walking backwards, forward. If you're shy to go out, also, this is also a good exercise. And mind you guys, when I was younger, I used to just do running inside the room like that for an hour with my, background music. And that's it. That's simple. Like until the hype of internet already was, started during those times. So it was easier. But during my time, I even, just have a book, and then I just, you know, refer from that. You also do kicking, climbing up the stairs is also one good thing. Or, doing tempo. Not as perfect, guys, but somehow. So tap, tap, like that. And then slowly, you find your favorite dance na. And then, just kidding. So just by doing this, guys, you're able to at least gain your first day of the week energy, whichever is your first day. Because sometimes we have different schedules. Sometimes your day one is on a Tuesday. It might be on a Sunday. So just deciding to start, to try and start something at home, doing something that will, you know, give you energy to last a day of hard work. Or no, if it's just here until here, that's fine. Just do it. You can do it moderately. Or when I was in my uh, younger age, guys, I of course I do this outdoors. I mean, I do, you know, I usually go out. So to those of you, especially also our old folks, you can also do this po. But just as a moderate, very moderate or slow version, you can like that po. Like this lang po. Slowly lang po. Ganyan. You can do your cha-cha like that. And just kidding, guys. Then you can also, of course, from the beginning or start, not well, with some of you maybe in yoga, you drink water. You can hydrate. Just by doing this, guys, as simple as this is fine. Double tap. It's like you're running in place already. This is like similar to ano. So if you guys also watch my shorts, guys, shorts videos, you would see there my night habits. Like sometimes I give in to some snacks. I share that in my shorts. So if you are into that, like how do we hack that during those hard times that we give into, you know, really good food sometimes, guys. This is kind of heavy, guys. So if you have your podcast playing like in your like on speaker, or you're wearing a headset or something, your AirPods, then you can do so. Or change the rolling of so you will not get bored. Counterclockwise, clockwise. You can also increase like that if you like. In the midway, like you already. or just as simple as walking. Going around in a semicircle is kind of hard for me here. All right, and then slowly, guys, you can do this. Just slowly. So that's just about 10-15 minutes, guys, of doing that. All right. So with regards to those of you who like, what are some of the yoga poses for beginners, for example, guys? So that's I think one of the most economical, like exercising, uh, a home workout or an outdoor walking. You can, all right, running. All right. So for yoga, guys, some basic yoga poses that we can. So, because I wanted to also, you know, um, I wanted to also to consider those who are not into yoga. All right. But this one, for those of you who are interested, like how I started as a beginner in practicing yoga. Still a beginner now, guys, but just sharing with you. All right. So I started with this low, very low impact. Somehow. So I always have started with 5 counts. Okay. We did not start at all with chanting or anything, just, copied many of those in videos. But I also enrolled in a hot yoga class that I was sharing. Like it was a hot yoga, and the place was really, if possible, you can't go out if you can't last the yoga session. But it's really like, you know, some kind of heated room, very much, very, very hot room. And it is really, I think it's, they practice Bikram. And I wanted to hydrate, I wanted to drink water. And, they kept telling me you have to stay in the room. Stay in the room, practice. And it's really different, guys, when you are in a class environment. You tend to really be, push yourself to doing it, because sometimes it's suffocating while you're doing it. But really, patience, I guess, no, because they're used to it already. Many of them are used to it, so it's a lot of patience for beginners, right? So again, anyhow, so some of the basics. no chaturanga yet. No, I didn't know about chaturanga yet when, started it. Chaturanga is this one, guys, not as perfect, but guys, as a beginners, somehow journey, chaturanga, dandasana is starts with the plank and then down, and then I started here. I started here, and then now I'm able to at least carry myself like that. Not as perfect, guys. And this is chaturanga. This is a transitional pose that you use every after you a yoga pose. There are some that does not require chaturanga because it wasn't still available during the early years, like way back, right? So that is chaturanga dandasana. It's a pose that you do every shifting to another pose. But the way I understand it, guys, as a beginner, and then this one, guys, is one basic again. Somehow I learned, somehow bringing yourself calmly upright, guys, somehow, and then I fold over up to where I can, all right, and then exhale here, and then gauge yourself how much you can still. Sometimes it's just here, it's fine, like that. And then as you go further, this is not perfect, guys, but somehow this one has to be folded over like that. Okay, and then usually I should go to a chaturanga. All right, so again, let's try a chaturanga. So if I hold myself, this is a beginner's chaturanga somehow, guys. I exhale here, I bend my arms and start. You can start like that. All right, and then proceed to downward dog. 5 counts here. Your goal actually is to gaze from your toes up to your navel. This one is your goal, to really gaze here. But you can start from your toes. So if you see me like behind, so I'm gazing here or here, up, up, up until here. All right, so I shift and then somehow, not as perfect, guys. So basics somehow. So careful with this one. So if you do fold, remember you're gonna slowly shift here, exhale here. Now gauge yourself somehow. You can always stay here, just here. Like that, that's fine. And then as you go further and practice, you can try. And usually, I still do chaturanga. Down. And then straight. Open my legs. And carefully exhale here. And then slowly practice being here for 5 counts. And that's it. Alright? No, don't force yourself. Now, all the more that you practice this one you can widely open a little bit more. You can sit upright. and don't be surprised is if one side is better than the other one. Now, some basic stretches, guys. So for example, I'm here. Now at first, I can't do this. So I was just here. Anything that comprises this type of poses, it was hard for me, guys. So whichever the position the yoga is, exhale. And then I try to put my hand here. And then exhale, reach my toe. Like that. And then gaze towards the sky. But then when I started, guys, it was just until here. It hurt when I was starting like that. And but just believing, just being patient, practicing all the time. Like always, I'm on top of this. I can do this. I can last this. I want to finish strong. Always think like that, guys. Not as perfect, but like that, guys. And the thing that's hard is you have to do the chaturanga in between poses, to the point that I wanted to quit because it was so hard, guys. But chaturanga dandasana is part of yoga. It is part of it. Right, another basic pose. Again, 5 counts, breathing in, breathing out. Again, practice. So guys, do a plank. I suck my navel in, plank. Hold your plank. This is a basic one. No, the more you tilt yourself towards, the more it's effective. And then chaturanga again, guys. Transitional pose. Now, I think this one is an introduction somehow, bringing you already to a split. But, well, apparently, guys, I can't do it yet. So, I'm still here with my almost 2.5 years of practice. I'm still here. I mean, I started from like that, guys. Imagine, guys, the many years before I'm able to at least let go of my fear of somehow getting split up. Right? And then the other one. You can also put down. Okay. Chaturanga again, guys. Plank. Okay, this one is I think I would consider this like bringing your leg here. It was, I'm still in that stage, but somehow inhale, exhale here. And then inhale again, exhale here. And then somehow, now this is already where I came from. I came from here, guys, when I started. So just my journey, guys, that I'm able to at least bring this here. Now, one day, if I practice more, guys, I will be able to bring this here at the back. And it's quite of a practice, right? So it's kind of a patience. It's a hard work and patience. So like that. Okay. This side is not yet. So I just hold it here. That's somehow the goal, right? So that's my journey, guys. Like this one, guys. So during when I was starting, guys, I was just here. I was just here, guys, like that. And as I journeyed towards, I'm able to at least bring myself closer to the ground. And then, one thing also, guys, in yoga, as a beginner, you have to learn to let go of every new poses that you can't do yet. Otherwise, you will not be able to execute the next one. All right, so it's really about letting go, yoga. This one, guys. At first, I started here, just here. Now, somehow, guys, able to reach. I started here, guys, and now it's here. It's, guys. Because I also tried, like, every time after practicing yoga, then the next day I will stop. And then the day after, I'm going to work out again. The pain is double. So all the more that you avoid or not deciding not to doing it more often, the more it builds up. Like, the more it's harder. Because yoga really is somehow a daily practice. Somehow, guys, you 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 get through all those, you know, those stretches, those pain. Doesn't have to be painful. Nothing is pinching, but somehow your body is being stretched to the optimum level, and doing it every day, you get it. Your body is able to adapt to it, really. And now somehow you look for it. If you stop doing yoga, like sometimes when I'm resting, like yesterday was my rest day, I wanted to, like, I wanted to do yoga, but I needed to rest. I needed a day of rest so I can recuperate my muscles. Everything will recover for 2 days. All right, so yeah. So at first this one, I was more on slouching when I was ano, but now somehow guys. So as I shift here, exhale here, and then inhale again, and then exhale here, so I can bend. So I started from here, guys. All right, I started from here, just believing one day you'll do it. And also this one, you also get your strength from here. All right. So I started from here, guys. I started from here. Just make believe always. Believe someday that you're able to do it. And then one day you see, gauge yourself. Chaturanga Dandasana. So don't give up. So I'm in a squatting position, guys, and somehow bringing myself. Guys, can you see me? I don't know. Chaturanga, but somehow I will pause here and practice this one also. But my foot is like that. Right? Chaturanga again. Again. not as not as perfect, guys, but somehow this one not as perfect, guys. Just like that. Right? Now, of course, some would just require a standing pose like that. And then a tree pose. Just always doing the other side also for balance. Exhale here. So you can start from here, guys. Start from here. And then eventually, okay, bring it here or open as like a tree. And then this one is a little bit more of the somehow looking in one direction so you find balance. And then exhale here, trying to reach your, up to this point, guys, I cannot reach my hand with my toe here. So it's gonna take a while. Okay, but I came from here, guys, when I was too heavy. So it came up to there and there. And then eventually like that. Alright, guys. So again, practice that, guys. Three pose. Start from here, 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 or here. Inhale, exhale your arm here, your hand here. Somehow trying to reach your toe with your opposite hand at the back, like that. See, guys? This one is a pose, warrior pose, guys. So when you're doing every pose, guys, make it, justify it. Bring yourself upright like that. Alright? And then as I shift, I go down here. Chaturanga. Down. So to those of you who think like, I can't do yoga, you can. As I started with home tutorial, guys. I just started with this one, guys. Like watching videos to learn yoga. I attended a class to experience as a student, guys, of course. All right, and then I shift again. Exhale here. Inhale, pull back my foot, my leg. Chaturanga down, like that. All right. So for example, you encounter this pose, guys. This one, as they say in Tagalog, kembot. One, and then you twist like that. And then I shift again. Chaturanga. Okay. So, for example, guys, you encounter this pose. So I can't even, this is a preliminary pose to this one. So, I started like that. I started like that, guys. And I did this pose. And then I was able to, I practiced a little bit lifting. And this took me weeks and months, guys, before. Right? Not perfect, not a guru, but just coming from a student's point of view, guys. Somehow. Not as perfect. But your goal is to really gaze up in the sky to your fingertips. And then I go down again. And then I practice also this one. Lifting to inhale and then exhale. Folding. And then lifting again. And then trying the other side. Started here, guys. Way back. And then I was trying to, I also just started here like this. Not even bringing my arms up yet. I waited until I'm not afraid to fall. Like sometimes, guys, it's hard. Yoga poses. So if you can only start from here, gazing here, and then slowly you change your, like that. All right, and slowly again, right? And then, not as perfect, guys. So, tumanga. Alright? And then this one, guys, chair pose. Now the chair pose. I hated it, guys. I hate it until now. So I started. And then one thing is hard when after I notice in Ashtanga sequences, guys, after a chair pose like that. So you start from here. Hold that. This one bent. Then you increase like that until you're able to do like that. Then after so you're at the peak. You fold together. Exhale here and then stretch. That's the hard part, guys. Right? But be patient. If you can't do the chair pose, you still just bend like that a little. And then as you go further, practice, practice. And then this one, just practice. But you have to maintain like that. Breathing in, breathing out. All poses so you will last. Because it's really tough when you are, holding poses. Alright? Inhale. Not as perfect, guys, but totally what is happening is you're folding in somehow. Right? And this one is still a journey for me. I'm able to I'm able to bring I'm able to bring myself close to my knees. But my leg, I cannot put it upright. It's supposed to be, my body is supposed to be, my leg's supposed to be up there. So I'm working on that. I'm still there. So remember, guys, I started from here. Like that. Now this one, the twisted one leg raise. Okay. Now if I'm going to do a twist here, somehow. Not as perfect, guys, but I started from here. And then, slowly build up. Okay. It's kind of hard, guys. Yeah. Right. This one, guys. So from a student's perspective from watching a guru, guys, somehow inhale and then exhale here. And then inhale again. Meet this hand with your other hand here. Like that. Right? So if I'm here, Your goal is to gaze up in the sky somehow and bring yourself like that. Right? Right? Chaturanga. Down. Right? What else? Okay, now the preliminary of this one for moderation, you can start from here. Then tilt your body like that. You can even balance like this. And then eventually, or here, or here. The more you let go, the more you look at one direction, the more you're balanced. And you head strong. You get strength from here. Right? Start from here. Right? What is that ba? Okay. Alright, so guys, those are some, right? What else? Some basic, just like that. Right? That's a basic also. And like you will see this guys, for example, not as perfect guys. My legs would be overly twined still, but you know, somehow looking up, right? So inhale, exhale here, and then supposedly, but not yet guys. And there, I'm getting there. Right? And then this one, somehow guys. Right? But you can start. If you can't yet, then just start here like that. Eventually practice bringing your body up. Just like that. And then practice again. Inhale, exhale. Bring yourself. So you want this a little bit gazing up in the sky, alright? Somehow guys, as a beginner, just sharing. Okay, this one, you can always put your leg down, your feet rested like that, and you can do like that. As you go along, you can raise like that. And you can even go further. Right? Careful. This one, rested like that. Something. And then raise it up if you like. Alright guys, chaturanga. Okay, this one, guys, I don't know. So I hope the way I'm learning about this, guys. Inhale, exhale here. And then inhale again. Somehow, my foot is like that. Then, I'm being careful, guys. I have a wood here. Inhale, exhale here. Now, if you can't bring your head down yet, you can always practice. Just make believe. All the more that you exhale, you get closer to your there. You get closer there, okay? So, for example, all right, and then inhale, exhale here. Then inhale again, exhale here. Like that, guys. So, inhalation and exhalation is very important, guys. All right. Okay. Basic, guys. I just wanted to show you to inspire you that from doing this one, guys, you'll be able to do this one after so a lot of practice, belief, patience, determination. Then in, exhale, and bring yourself in the opposite side. Not as perfect, guys, but somehow like that, right? So from here, I started here, and then I was able to lift up like that, and then bring myself upright somehow, not that perfect. And then hold it for 5 counts. I get my strength from here and my torso. Then inhale, and then exhale. 1, 2. I get my strength from here also. 3, 4, 5. I was in a hurry because I'm gonna fall. Like that, like that. Right? So that is what patience is all about. Just waiting for it. But you have to practice the stretching, the prepares. Otherwise, we will stay in that stage of yoga. Also, the same as in running, in walking, in all other sports or exercises. Okay. So, inhale, exhale. Okay, this one I'm a little bit still challenged. But it was from up there. And until now, I'm trying to test myself if I can. 1, 2, 2 seconds only, guys. Not even maybe. Just a blink. But somehow, you get me, guys. Practicing. This is the basic, guys. And then somehow, letting go. Testing yourself if you can do it. Now I'm getting my strength also from my toes down on the floor. And then one gazing in one direction. I still fall, guys. Alright. Exhale here as you fold it here. Exhale. Right. Somehow, guys, not as perfect, guys. I'm going to tilt. And then my hand is there. Gaze in one direction. Focus. And you get the balance. right? Right. All right. So that, guys, again, going back to this luggage, guys, all the more, guys, when we exercise, as we start this journey in 2025, it gets lighter. This becomes a what? I don't know a best example. This becomes a purse. It becomes lighter as you work on it. Right? So, but meanwhile, we carry that luggage, and then shed out all those through exercise. Well, uh, how do you call this? That's talking about like literally, guys. But maybe as we go along with exercising, we are able also to let go of some baggages in our personal lives, right? I hope. I hope. So, guys, yes. So, I hope you get my point. Just start something at home. Just decide to get up early. You start your routine early. If you're a night person, start your evening routine early. Start it with an exercise or squeeze it in your daily activity. If you're a busy person, you are busy, like so busy that you have a lot of things to do. You are doing a lot of things for your loved ones. Then try to squeeze in even just 5 minutes every day, and then build up like 5, 10, 30 minutes, an hour already. Or end your day with an exercise. You can. All right. So again, it has been a great how do you call this, exercising day with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And don't also try not to go back to bed. Okay. Start doing something at home. If you are a homebody, start doing a chore. Um, you know, start making breakfast, make your light breakfast. And also, speaking about breakfast, lunch, dinner, meals, your food is coincides with exercise. It goes with exercise food. So if you are into losing weight, this channel is about that. I am trying to incorporate my uh, God-given gift of being able to teach baking, but I want to incorporate how to introduce plants, more fibers, more foods from nature with patisserie, with pastry, with food. Okay. Um, yeah. So if you are into lean eating, this is the channel, and building a routine, this is the channel. Starting up for 2025, maybe somehow some hacks here on this channel. Findstv Hobby Homeschool, and more ideas at findstv.hobbyhomeschool.blogspot.com. I will update my website, guys. Just wait. I'm maybe when I return to my country. But there are a lot of informations in this website. I will link it down below. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I believe in you. Just start something. You can start anytime. You can start now. Thank you, guys. Salamat po. Take care, you guys. Happy 2025, ha. Start your year right. Right. I hope I started right too. Thank you, guys. Bye.